What's good, everybody? It's your boy PAXX back with another one. Yes, Sirski, back with another reaction to some fresh and fucking fit, man. Let's get it. Make sure you drop that like and that sub.
Could you marry a Burger King employee?
Ah, shit. Now, I'm gonna just go on in and just say, I think as a man, first of all, I don't think men really have as much of a problem with this as women do. Like, I don't know sexist shit, but I've never really met a man who was like, I would never date like a bitch if she was working at Burger King. Cause the average dude is just trying to get some pussy, nigga. Like, real talk, I'm sorry to say it like that, but like, the average dude really don't care. If it got legs, the average dude is trying to put something in between them legs, bro. Like, that nigga don't give a fuck if she work at Burger King or nigga if she work at Goodwill, nigga. And no disrespect to anybody who works in any of those places, bro. Or like if she work at the Gucci store, or if she's a fucking lawyer, bro. Them niggas don't give a fuck about shit. Like, the average niggas is trying to hit something. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, but we can see what this nigga says though, for real.
I won't do that.
Damn, she said she wouldn't even date a nigga who worked at Burger King, bro. I think that's fucked up. But again, that's the point I was just saying. A lot of, like, especially these social media girls that a lot of y'all niggas like to deal with, they won't even look your way, nigga. And you over here wasting your fucking time trying to impress these type of hoes, nigga. These type of bitches, these bitches especially won't even look your way if you can't break bread or you not them or spin, bro. It's not like no modern day prostitution type shit. I ain't gonna lie. But like, it's definitely wild though. But like, these type of girls today, bro, it's crazy, nigga.
Could any girl here do it?
Let's try again, huh?
Has any girl in history ever done it?
I want to go.
Yeah, you can see some people just, even with how they carry themselves, like they be mad cool. Like, you can tell when you meet a girl generally within the first 3 to 5, not just a girl, you can tell with them when you meet somebody in general within the first 3 to 5 minutes what they type of values are based on how they carry themselves, the words that they use, how they choose to speak to you, how they respond to you. Y'all really have to learn to be perceptive to those things, because it'll save you a lot of time when you end up in super bad relationships. And then in retrospect, when you go back and you see that it was a bad relationship, it's like, damn, if I would have been thinking that way the entire time, I could have saved myself so much energy, time, money, like love. It's so many things I could have saved for myself or for other people if I had just applied basic logic. Is this person treating me right from the very beginning? Does it seem like this person actually values me from the very beginning? But again, some people in lust for love don't give a fuck. They just want somebody to love them. So if you just want somebody to love you, there's a very high likelihood that you'll put on blinders and just accept anything as love. And that's when you end up in crazy relationships, bro. Real shit.
You said past that's half. Why did you abandon him?
Because of the point we just brought up.
Because he's bum.
No.
Nah, bro, he be crashing out. So any nigga that's watching that shit, that's another, because it'll be niggas who shame you for working a 9 to 5 and shit. That's, bro, it is nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, bro. That shit is crazy as fuck. If you working and getting money and doing your shit, that's the only thing that fucking matters, nigga. It doesn't fucking matter. If you working and taking care of your family, you working and doing what the fuck you gotta do, that's all that matters. But that, I think there's a fine line with that red pill shit where, like, I feel like a lot of niggas on the other side of that red pill shit are gonna shame niggas who work regular jobs because they feel like they're a part of the matrix and a part of the system. It's not that deep, bro. A lot of people really, not that they don't have a choice, but a lot of people are in situations where that's the only option they have. So I feel like to say somebody is a bum for working a regular job is low-key kind of wild, bro. I would never shame nobody for working a regular job. You doing what you got to do to provide for yourself, provide for your family, and hopefully be making new opportunities for yourself. Now, that's the other thing. Hopefully you use your situation as an opportunity to build. But even if you're not and you just gotta work that job to survive, that's fucking fine. No, I feel like niggas who judge you, it's more shame on niggas who judge niggas who work regular jobs than like niggas who have big bread. Because if you talk to the biggest entrepreneurs in the world, they don't shame other niggas for working, for putting in time and effort. So I don't know, gang. That's just me though.
Oh, because I figured out that I need someone financially at my level.
How come?
Bro, that shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then, but the thing is, at the end of the day, you can't fault nobody for having certain, I would say, levels that they want you to reach, or what is it? I wouldn't fault somebody for having certain values, or I'm trying to think of the right word, gang. Oh man, it's not. What am I trying to think of? I wouldn't fault somebody for having certain standards by any means. If somebody has a set of standards that they don't want to surpass, and they say you got to make a certain amount of money or you have to be at this amount of whatever followers, whatever, but we live in such a crazy time that people will make up the wildest excuses of why not to be with somebody. You low-key just have to be cool with that shit and move on. That's the biggest point. And understand that the world is so big that if somebody doesn't see a value, that's a huge point. If somebody doesn't see a value for who you are and you have to monetarily compensate them to be able to see your value, that is not somebody you should be with. That is not somebody who you should spend time investing in, because if they cannot just see your value inherently for who you are, there is no amount of money, cosmetic surgery, changes, clothing, whatever, cologne, fucking jobs, respect, social media, prowess, whatever, nigga. There's no amount of any of that will change the way that they truly feel about you, bro. So you really have to think about that when you choosing a mate, choosing a partner, all of that shit, straight up.
The men here don't mind if she's a bum.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Gender and you guys are of the devil.
Now that's crazy. I'm not saying that, but that's what I said from the beginning. A lot of men just trying to, not to just hit, but a lot of men don't really care about that. If you genuinely cool and you take care of him, they don't really give a fuck. Now, some on both sides, I cannot speak in absolutes. I can't say all men feel this way, all women feel that way. Now that would be ignorant. But what I can say is there is a certain sect of men that feel a certain way and they don't give a fuck. And there is a certain set of women that feel a certain way, they don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I really think it's about finding who you vibe with. That's why it's important to know, if you don't vibe with somebody, let them fucking go. Like, don't try to mold and hope 5 years from now this person is gonna end up being my person. Like, they're gonna change. Motherfuckers do not change, bro. Motherfuckers do not change. Do not go into no relationship hoping somebody will change. You will be solely disappointed, nigga. Super disappointed, because they are not going to change. They are not inherently going to change. So do not go into that relationship hoping that this person changes. That is a terrible way to start a relationship, or to be in a relationship, or for a reason to continue a relationship.
You don't even get God without a husband. A woman needs a husband to go to God. We don't. We could be warlords.
Now, all that, I would not, again, I don't agree with everything them niggas be saying, and because that gets into some other shit, but the basis of what I was saying is you should not judge somebody based on the fact of them working at a fast food job, working at a retail job, working any type of job, because that should not dictate how you treat people. You should not treat people dictated on what they do. You should treat people dictated on the type of person that you are, or the person that you aspire to be. All right, so I love y'all niggas, man. Make sure you get out there. I'll see you on the next one. Yes, Sirski.